What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Here we go again. A male nurse was arrested and appeared in court on Wednesday on suspicion of raping a comatose woman who suddenly gave birth despite being in a vegetative state for 26 years. Nathan Sutherland, 36, is facing one charge of sexual assault and one count of vulnerable adult abuse after a DNA test identified him as the baby's father. The father of four did not enter a plea to the charges against him. A Maricopa County Superior Court Commissioner placed the recently divorced defendant on a $500,000 cash bond. This sick puppy is being held in the Maricopa County Jail, and his next court appearance will be January 30. If released, he would be placed on house arrest and ordered to wear an electronic monitoring device. Sutherland, a Haitian orphan, has been a licensed practical nurse since 2011 and was directly responsible for caring for the victim at the Hacienda healthcare facility. He was divorced from his wife, Bridget Sutherland, last year. The motion was ordered on December 28, 24 hours before the birth of the victim's child. Male staff working at the hospital were ordered by police to submit DNA tests to assist in the investigation into the sexual assault. However, Sutherland's DNA was not volunteered, so police had to file a court order which passed on Tuesday, and Sutherland's DNA matched. And as a result, he was immediately arrested the same day. Now, not volunteering the DNA was a dead giveaway. It was time for him to get out of town because it was only a matter of time before they tracked him down. Personally, if something like that took place on my job, I would have no problem submitting a DNA test. I would not. I'd have no problem like having them check me out because I want them to eliminate me as a suspect immediately. I don't want no parts of that. Eliminate me. Here, what you need? What you need? Hair follicle? What you need? What you need? Some blood? What you need? You want some saliva? What you need? Bam, you got it. X me out of that, man. I don't want no part of that. Don't be looking at me crazy when I'm walking down the hall or something thinking, maybe it's him. No. Hey, and I'm walking down the hall flashing my results like, look, wasn't me. Wasn't me. Real talk. If you have something to hide, that's the only way that you would not, in my opinion. If you ain't got nothing to hide for something like that, or something that egregious, man, I mean, you want to do everything you can to help out. I'm not into helping the police do their job, but something like that, I'd step up for that. The woman gave birth to a baby boy on December 29th as hospital staff frantically called 911 because they had no idea that the 112-pound woman was pregnant. Houseway, real talk, man. We are living in some very, very awful times. The baby boy has been released from the hospital and he's now with the victim's family who's taking care of him. I just don't understand exactly what type of level of care was this woman receiving when they didn't notice that her special monthly personal hygiene needs were not being met. I don't understand that. But let's get back to the suspected animal. What kind of monster, lame, buster, sucker goes inside of a comatose woman? Do you know how desperate and inhumane you have to be to do something like that? How despicable you have to be. Nathan Sutherland, your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.
What them haters talking about?
Yeah.